How do you deal with this technological revolution? It's not by turning back the clock. You have to look forward to the fact that technology will continue to change the global psychological environment. You have to look at that and then ask, what past analogous situations can we look at? We have to look at technological revolutions in the ancient world. That's the chariot that spurred the Indo-European domination of Eurasia. That's the mounted archer, which spurned the Mongolian conquest of Eastern Eurasia. Technology is creating a global empire with institutions like the United Nations, NATO. Duginism and fourth political theory seeks to unite the third world against the first world in a lot of ways, or the second world against the first world. How did the Greeks survive Ottoman domination? How did the Jews survive Hellenization? How did the Zoroastrians survive? How did the Middle Eastern Christians survive? They did not survive through an ethno-state. They survived by having a sense of themselves and by having traditional religious institutions, cultural institutions. They had a decentralized identitarianism. Ethnic nepotism, in a world of globalism, in a global empire where you have a lot of different ethnicities and in-groups competing against each other, struggling for resources, the way you survive that situation is through collectivism. And you want to survive and be successful, you need to join up with a nepotistic group. But it has to be a group that you can accept on a deep level, that you feel some resonance with. And it's got to be a group that feels resonance with you. It has to be a kind of mutual attraction there. So you can't just join any old group. You have to join one that's authentic to you. And that's not totally up to you. I mean, do what's authentic for you. Whenever you engage with something that is unpleasant, there is a kind of placebo effect. If you struggle to complete a challenge against your animal instincts, my animal instincts are telling me, turn off this video, you look ridiculous eating this onion. This is not fun. It's not really tasty. And it hurts your eyes. The pain is telling me to stop. I'm training my willpower, the willful center of my mind, to overpower and to conquer the animal instincts, which are sending pain signals to my brain. If I was to make a cult, it would be about, you have to pick up one piece of trash everywhere you go. You see a piece of trash, you have to pick it up, put it in your bag, take it home. I talked about this a while ago. There are like two types of people in this world, destroyers and creators. And with regards to trash, there are people who create trash for other people to pick up. They're throwing the big gulp out the window. They're the people who don't litter, but they also don't pick it up. They just walk by it. Those are the libertarians, the individualists. And then there are those who go around picking up other people's messes. And that's the kind of behavior I encourage. We got to start cleaning up other people's messes, because insulating yourself from the problem means you are part of the problem. You're a part of the system which allows it to happen. Well, I pay my taxes. I'm a productive member of society. Well, that's not good enough. In 20 years, 30% of people or more are going to lose their jobs permanently. There will be no recovery. People criticize me. They say, oh, you just want to raise consciousness? That's not a solution. I say, well, raising consciousness is the necessary first step. There is a first step, and there is no final step. It is a continuous motion in a direction toward an ideal. There are certain values, a certain history, an identity. That's the ideal you're striving for, and you never reach it, but you always strive towards it. You can look at any period of history, and people will bemoan the decline of public morality, because morality is always in flux. There's low points and high points, and life is dynamic, and morality is a function of life. Without life, there is no morality. So this onion, dude, this is a small onion. And it's like a one and done. You make one choice, one decision, one move, and then it's done. And I think that's how people think about life. They're like, we're just going to do this one rally. We're going to get this one president elected. We'll do this one thing, and then we'll be done. And then we'll win. But that's deceptive. That's not how life works. Life is a continuous struggle. This onion feels like a never-ending struggle. This doesn't need to be on the internet. It's fine. Never mind. Cancel. No, don't do it. Or maybe do it. I don't know. Who knows? Things that seem crazy at one point in time, seem really painful, might pay off really well in the long term. Who knows? There's the onion challenge. There's the onion review. If you like this video, tell me what color shirt I should wear. If you didn't like it, give it a thumbs down. Help spread the content. Thumbs down always helps. As always, thank you for watching, and thank you for listening.